Jurassic Park meets Predator. Hey everyone, Mike here with Prehistoric Magazine. Welcome back to another video. Now, this amazing artwork behind me is a fascinating movie that's supposedly coming out sometime in 2025 by the name of Primitive War. Now, maybe you've heard of it, maybe you haven't, but it's a 2017 Amazon.com best-selling book by author Ethan Pettis. Now, I've been aware of this book since about 2018, 2019. Full disclosure, I have not read it, but the reviews I've read on it seem phenomenal. And when I started to get wind that there was going to be a movie sometime about last year, about April of last year, April 2024, started to get really excited. And it looks like there's some money involved in this. We're going to get a great film. Now, if those of you who have been watching this channel, you know that Jurassic Park is my favorite movie. Jurassic Park is my favorite book. I've always been wanting to see Jurassic Park, the book, adapted into a either movie or some type of made-for-TV television series. So it could be dark and gory, kind of how James Cameron always wanted it to be. Now, with Primitive War by director Luke Spark, I believe we're going to get that dark and gory version of Jurassic Park that we always wanted. Now, the summary of the book, pretty simple, very similar to Predator, if I may add. I'm a massive fan of Predator. I'm a massive fan of Jurassic Park. I like to think that every book I write, I'm trying to mold those two together. Two of my all-time favorite movies. Now, it's about this search and rescue team by the name of Vulture Squad, and they are sent into an isolated valley, kind of an isolated jungle, to search for a missing Green Beret platoon that has gone missing. They obviously encounter prehistoric wildlife. There are dinosaurs, all sorts of animals running amok. And from some of the artwork that I've seen, we see Giraffatitan, which is a huge sauropod. We see Carcharodontosaurus. We see Utah Raptor. This looks like a phenomenal work, and I'm really getting excited for it. Even just preparing this video has been fun. And, in thinking about the book, what the author seems to have done, again, it seems like they really married Predator, with the idea of military people, like a search and rescue operation like Arnold Schwarzenegger and his team, Dutch, and they're looking for someone, and instead of finding that someone, they encounter an unknown enemy. Now in Predator, it's the Predator. Obviously in Primitive War, the unknown enemy is going to be this cast of dinosaurs. And again, I'm going to put some of the behind the scenes down in the comments section down below, some of the videos. There's not much out on it yet. There's not an official trailer yet, but some of the artwork looks phenomenal. Director seems very cool. I've spoken to him a few times on Twitter. Shout out to him, Australian guy. Looking really forward to this. I cannot stress enough how, I hate to say this, I'm just not really looking forward to the upcoming Jurassic World movie. I'm just not looking forward to it. I really didn't enjoy Fallen Kingdom. I really didn't enjoy any of those movies. Actually, take that back. I enjoyed Jurassic World back from 2015. Hard to imagine it's been 10 years ago, but I really enjoyed that as a movie. Never going to be Jurassic Park, but it was a great movie. The two previous ones that followed just didn't really do it for me, even though Giganotosaurus was in it. One of my all-time favorite theropod dinosaurs was in it. It just really didn't do it for me. So I have high expectations for this movie, Primitive War. In the meantime, things that have been getting me by have been Prehistoric Planet. That's been a phenomenal boom to, this prehistoric revitalization that we're seeing. And now we get this Primitive War supposedly coming out probably sometime in late 2025. I assume that they won't want to be in direct competition with the new Jurassic movie coming out in either June or July, I believe. So probably late 2025. So we got a little bit of time, still the early 2025, but this looks like a phenomenal movie, and I just ordered the book. I'm really looking forward to reading this book. Seems to be a self-published book. Now, those of you may know I'm also a writer myself. I write the exact same type of novels, prehistoric thrillers, and I've decided to dedicate my life to writing these type of books. I'm not going to write mystery thrillers. I'm not going to write psychological, political. I'm going to write monster stories with people getting eaten. It's what I love. It's what I love to read. It's what I love to write. It's what I love to make YouTube videos on. And it's what I like to watch movies on. So we get this Primitive War. I'm really curious if you've heard of it. Have you read the book? Do you know anything about it? Love to hear from you down in the comments section down below. Again, I really feel like we're going to get that gory version of Jurassic Park that we all always wanted. You know, Dennis Nedry being split along the stomach by the Dilophosaurus in the book. So looks like we're going to get that with Primitive War. Really looking forward to it. Love to hear your comments and thoughts on this down in the comments section down below regarding this. Again, had you read the book? Do you know anything about this upcoming movie? So love to hear from you. See you in the next video. Take care.